You just run payroll. Hit that submit button. And now you're wondering, how long does Intuit Direct Deposit actually take for my employees to see their money? It's a question that keeps a lot of business owners up at night, and for good reason. Timely payments are crucial for employee satisfaction, cash flow management, and maintaining a smooth operation. But direct deposit isn't like sending a text message. It involves a complex dance between your payroll provider, your bank, and your employees' banks, all orchestrated through a system called the Automated Clearinghouse, or ACH. First, let's get down to the core of it. The standard processing time for Intuit Direct Deposit. For most Intuit payroll services, the standard processing time for direct deposits is 2 business days. This means if you submit your payroll on Monday and it's a standard business week with no holidays, your employees should see their funds deposited by Wednesday. This 2 business day window is a general rule of thumb, but it's crucial to understand what business days truly mean in this context. A business day typically refers to Monday through Friday, excluding federal banking holidays. These are the days when banks are open and actively processing transactions. Weekends, as you might expect, are not considered business days for the purpose of direct deposit processing. So, if you submit payroll on a Friday, those 2 business days will be the following Monday and Tuesday, with funds arriving by Wednesday. Now, while 2 business days is a standard, Intuit actually offers different direct deposit funding times depending on the specific QuickBooks payroll product you subscribe to. This is where things can get a little more nuanced. For instance, with QuickBooks Online Payroll, you might have options for faster funding. Some versions, particularly the Elite or Premium tiers, offer same-day direct deposit. This is a game changer for businesses that need maximum flexibility and speed. If you have same-day direct deposit enabled, and you submit your payroll before the specified cutoff time, which is typically 7 a.m. Pacific time, your employees can receive their funds on the very same day. It's important to remember that even with same day, the funds usually hit accounts by the end of the business day, often before 5 p.m. in the employee's local time. It's not usually an instantaneous transfer that appears immediately after you click submit. Beyond same day, there's also the next day or 1 day direct deposit option, often available with QuickBooks Assisted Payroll or higher-tier QuickBooks Online Payroll subscriptions. With this, if you submit your payroll by the cutoff time, again, typically 5 p.m. Pacific time, your employees will receive their funds on the next banking day. This provides a good balance between speed and planning. Then, there's a standard 2-day lead time that we've already discussed, which is common across many Intuit payroll products, including QuickBooks Desktop Payroll and some QuickBooks Online Payroll plans. And in some less common scenarios, particularly for new accounts or certain situations, you might even encounter a 5-day lead time. This longer processing time usually applies during the initial setup phase for new direct deposit users, as Intuit conducts verification processes to ensure everything is legitimate and secure. So, how do you know which funding time applies to your Intuit payroll service? It's usually visible within your QuickBooks payroll settings. You can often navigate to your payroll settings or direct deposit section to review your current funding time and any applicable limits. It's always a good idea to confirm this within your specific Intuit account to avoid any surprises. Beyond the type of Intuit payroll service you have, several other critical factors influence the direct deposit timeline. 1. Submission deadlines. Cutoff times. This is arguably one of the most important factors. Intuit has strict cutoff times for payroll submission to ensure your direct deposits are processed on schedule. For standard 2-day processing, this cutoff is typically 3 p.m. Pacific Time, PT, 2 business days before the check date. If you're aiming for next day direct deposit, the cutoff is usually 5 p.m. Pacific Time. For same-day direct deposit, as mentioned, is an earlier 7 a.m. Pacific Time. Missing these deadlines means your payroll will be processed on the next banking day, pushing back the arrival funds by at least 1 business day. 2. Federal banking holidays. This is where many businesses can get tripped up. Federal banking holidays are not considered business days for ACH processing. This means if a payday falls on or within 2 business days of federal holiday, you will need to adjust your payroll submission date accordingly. For example, If your payday is a Tuesday and Monday is a federal holiday, you will need to submit your payroll by the preceding Thursday's cutoff time for a 2-day lead time. Intuit provides holiday calendars and processing deadline information to help you plan. Always check for upcoming holidays and adjust your payroll schedule in advance. 3. Employees' bank processing times. While Intuit processes a transfer at the employee's bank, the final step of making the funds available to the employee is up to their individual financial institution. Most banks will make direct deposit funds available by early morning on the paycheck date, often by 9 a.m. local time. However, some banks might have different policies and can make funds available later in the day, or even a few hours after midnight. This is largely outside of Intuit's control and can vary from bank to bank. If an employee claims their direct deposit is delayed, it's often a good first step to have them check with their bank's specific direct deposit availability policy. 4. Bank account verification. For new direct deposit setups, or if there have been changes to your business bank account, Intuit will need to verify the account. This typically involves small withdrawals and deposits, often less than $1, that you'll need to confirm within your Intuit account. This verification process can take a few business days on its own. Until your bank account is fully verified, direct deposits may be delayed or even put on hold. Ensure this verification is completed promptly when setting up direct deposit for first time or after any bank account changes. 5. Insufficient funds. This might seem obvious, but it's a crucial point. If your business account doesn't have sufficient funds to cover the payroll at the time Intuit attempts to debit your account, the direct deposit will fail. This will lead to significant delays and potentially fees. Always ensure your linked bank account has enough funds well in advance of the scheduled debit date. In conclusion, while the general answer to how long does Intuit direct deposit take is 2 business days, the full picture is more intricate. It depends on your specific Intuit payroll service, whether you're using same day, next day, or standard processing, and a host of other factors like submission times, federal holidays, and bank verification. By understanding these nuances and adopting best practices, you can ensure that your employees receive their hard-earned money accurately and on time, every time. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.